45, 50 guys, all on the frontier. Well, at Pontiac's rebellion, basically every fort west of the Appalachians fell except Detroit, Pitt, and Niagara. Every one of them. Guys were massacred out there, soldiers in these small detachments. So then they said, all right, this isn't going to work, so what we need to do is pull these guys back into the city. So they made the decision to leave, a fairly strong contingent of regular soldiers in North America. And that's when the Boston Massacre and all that occurs, and the British policy starts going south. And part of it was because in Britain, there's an infrastructure to support soldiers that occupy a city or a territory. There's no infrastructure. There's no place to billet them. So they have to live in, officers have to take people's homes. The troops take their barns, and the people they don't like this at all. So that's all part of this, alienation of the American population. You got economic policies that don't work, and then you've got this occupation policy. So it's a pretty fascinating story how the rebellion starts. Good stuff.
Well, I think the next thing we're planning on doing is going over here.
Sorry.
Go down here where you can see the monument. I don't know if you want to look around in here and see any of this stuff. I've never been out in these areas out here.
I don't think that trail goes there.
I don't think it's set up yet. I know this is not. That's not going to be in place for about 18 months. They've got it almost completely funded now. So, and there's really no parking lot or any of that stuff here, so there's just like a little grassy area down in here. And you can see that Daughters of Revolution talks about all the stuff on that monument. And then from there, once we get over here, you can see this one little establishment here is closed. They're selling that. You got the pub over here. You got the bridge. I guess that's here.
Yeah, this was, well, it's not the, I mean, that's been updated. But that's where it was in there, and so you get across the southern branch.
It seems like that would be a historical marker too,
Well, the historical marker actually sits right here.
Okay.
And I think it says to the north, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Where's the BB&T?
The BB&T is back here. It's right on Cedar Road goes up.
So the garrison was back that far?
Yeah. It was overlooking, this was the causeway.
Yeah.
And this was the American, or the militia was overlooking, and then the fort, the Brit fort was over here. And there's actually, I never did go back, there is a little trail there, but you can't really park across from that, no, actually.
Is that the little shopping area up in there? Or
Yeah.
Is it too far? Is it further up?
No. The shopping area, there's actually a trail across from that. So there's another shopping area up here then too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's one up here.
A car dealership. Right?
Yeah, this is Kelly's
right in there.
and a realtor. Yeah, this is where Three Amigos have seen. That's Three Amigos.
Oh, that's
Sunshine.
Yeah,
that's Three Amigos.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one was.
Crossing. Yeah.
Anything other than this, the Elizabeth River gets a lot widens pretty quickly.
And it's marsh and swamp and everything. So
Yeah, whatever that map that Bob passed out. Do you have that other one?
Yeah, I got
that Princess Anne one. Yeah. That shows it a little bit better.
Yeah, I got.
See, because here's the look there. When you take a look at the Great Bridge, this is how it is. This is how it sits. Yeah, so, and that intersection on Pat's map, I'm pretty sure that's what turned into Cedar Road then. Because then the BB&T sits down here at this intersection where my thumb is, right there.
I gotcha.
Okay?
You that one that goes to the right there?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's where the BB&T is.
Where do you live,
I gotcha.
So
I
this
live
makes
up
it
this
seem
way.
like the Brit Bridge was on, that the Brit Fort was on this side.
Yeah, it does.
And the Americans, well, that's the church. That must be the church that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And this would be, you said Cedar Road, probably.
Right.
Yeah,
And then this is Battlefield.
Unless this bridge, I mean, is that where the bridge was? Was it over here? Was it here? Was it
Well, see,
here?
that's the other one. I know. That's exactly right. I don't know, because they said they built an overlook, which is actually where the bridge was. Now, I don't know if it's further in,
Yeah.
and I can't see the overlook.
Well, we can see when we get over there.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be something to,
Because we can, we'll park. There's a little real place right down here.
I'm going to break for now.
See, you can see
Take
the branches.
some stills and maybe a little more film
Down
later.
here, we can
Well,
walk.
the thing that I read that was pretty interesting. This